They say the eyes are the window to the soul, but are also the mirror of how fast your body is aging. Look closely. Are your eyes as bright and clear as they used to be, or a little dull, heavy, and red? In the next few minutes, we'll gently decode what your eyes might be trying to tell you about your liver, circulation, stress levels, and daily habits. Most importantly, I'll show you simple steps, no fancy equipment, to help your eyes look clearer and your body feel younger. Let's begin together. 1. Yellowish tint. In the whites. Your hidden warning light. When the whites of the eyes look a bit yellow rather than crisp white, it can be your body's quiet signal that it's under strain, often from the liver working overtime, dehydration, or heavy, processed foods. Story. James, 62, Columbus, Ohio. James noticed his eyes looked tired yellow in photos. He felt fine, but his GP found early fatty liver and dehydration. He made small swaps, water before coffee, leafy greens at lunch, and alcohol-free weekdays. 3 months later, his eyes looked clearer, and his energy returned. What it might mean, in plain language. A gentle nudge that your body wants cleaner fuel and better rest. It is not a diagnosis, but a sign to tidy up daily habits. At-home checks, 1 to 2 minutes. Stand near a window with natural light. Gently lower the lid and compare the white of your eye to a sheet of paper. Check 3 times a week at the same time of day. If the yellow tone is steady or deepens, note it down. Gentle fixes you can start today. Hydration rhythm. 1 glass on waking, 1 mid-morning, 1 mid-afternoon. Plate upgrade. Half veg, spinach, broccoli, peppers, quarter protein, fish, beans, eggs, quarter whole grains. Alcohol 2 on 5 off rule. 2 days for a small social drink. 5 days alcohol-free. Sleep practice. A regular bedtime. Lights dimmed an hour earlier, and a calm routine to protect deep sleep. Myth versus fact. Myth. Yellow eyes always mean serious disease. Fact. Sometimes it's lifestyle and hydration. Still worth a GP visit if persistent. When to seek care. Promptly. Yellowing that lasts more than a few days or deepens. Yellowing with fever, belly pain, pale stools, or dark urine. 2. Droopy lids or morning puffiness, when muscles and circulation slow. Those tiny eyelid muscles are some of the most active in your body. With age, they can lose tone. Fluid can also pool overnight, especially if you sleep flat or stay sedentary during the day. Story. Margaret, 68. South London, UK. Mornings began with heavy lids. Her nurse suggested raising the head of the bed 2 inches and a 5-minute morning routine. Jaw, neck stretches, gentle temple massage, then 10 slow squeezes with eyes closed, followed by 10 relaxed blinks. 2 weeks later, the puffiness eased, and her eyes looked awake again. Why it happens. Simple explanation. Gravity plus slow lymph flow plus salt, teshues are like at night, plus less muscle tone equals pillows under the eyes by morning. At-home micro-routine. 5 minutes. Warm compress. 60 seconds. Clean warm flannel over closed eyes. Lymph sweep. 60 seconds. With clean hands, stroke lightly from the inner eye corner across the cheekbones toward the ears. 10 to 10 blink drill. 60 seconds. 10 gentle squeezes. 10 easy blinks. Shoulder roll. 60 seconds. 20 slow circles to invite blood flow. Posture reset. 60 seconds. Chin tucked. Chest open. Imagine a string lifting the crown of your head. Daily habits that help. Sleep with your head slightly elevated. Finish dinner 3 hours before bed. Keep late-night salt low. 10-minute walk after meals. Your circulation loves movement. See a clinician. If one eyelid suddenly droops, especially with a new headache, speech change, or weakness. Puffiness persists with pain, discharge, or vision changes. 3. Redness and prominent vessels. The eye's SOS for oxygen, moisture, and breaks. Red, tired eyes often reflect dry air, screens, little blinking, lack of outdoor light, or patchy sleep. Story. Thomas, 71. Sydney, Australia. He devours history books but notices spider-like red lines that linger. He adopted the 20-20-20 habit. Every 20 minutes, look 20 feet away for 20 seconds, added a desk humidifier, and kept water within reach. Within a week, redness eased. Your Redness Rescue Plan. Blink cue. A tiny sticker on your screen. Each time you notice it, blink gently. 5 times. Room reset. Add humidity. Avoid air blowing at your face. And spend 15 minutes outdoors daily. Inside-out moisture. Oily fish or plant omega-3s. Salmon. Sardines. Walnuts. Chia. 3 to 4 times per week. Evening calm. Reduce screen brightness after 8 p.m. and keep devices out of the bedroom. Simple causes. People miss heating / aircon directly at the face, hairdryer aimed at eyes, strong fans, smoke from cooking without ventilation, and forgotten sunglasses on windy days. Call your eye doctor. If redness with light sensitivity, sharp pain, or reduced vision, redness that doesn't improve after a few days of breaks and hydration. 4. Blurry or fading vision. The body asking for better fuel and flow. When text looks fuzzy or night driving feels harder, it's not always just new glasses. Eyes depend on steady blood flow and nutrients. Vitamins A, C, E, zinc, lutein, and zeaxanthin from leafy greens and colorful veg. Story. Evelyn, 66, Sarasota, Florida. Afternoon reading felt foggy. Her optometrist kept the prescription modest and suggested lifestyle upgrades. Evelyn began a 20-minute daily walk, added spinach and peppers to lunch, and practiced near-far focusing. Thumb at arm's length for 10 seconds, then a tree across the street for 10 seconds. Repeat 5 times. 4 weeks later, reading felt easier, and evening headaches faded. Clarity boosters. Lunch bowl. Greens plus colorful vegetables plus protein plus drizzle of olive oil. Move the blood. 2 10-minute walks or 1 20-minute walk daily. Light hygiene. 10 minutes of natural morning light anchors body rhythms, supporting the eyes. Glare guard. Adjust font size, increase contrast, reduce reflections. Don't delay care. If sudden blur, wavy lines, a gray patch, or like a curtain over part of your vision. New distortion, straight lines look bent. 5. Loss of sparkle. When energy, mood, and hydration dip. That unmistakable sparkle is more than cosmetics. It mirrors hydration, sleep quality, and emotional tone. Story. Nora, 73, Brighton, UK. After her husband passed, Nora's eyes lost their light. A friend invited her on gentle seaside walks and a weekly book club. She began a tiny gratitude list, 3 lines before bed. Over weeks, her sleep deepened. Her water intake rose, and that quiet sparkle returned. Daily sparkle starters. 2-sip rule. Every time you check your phone, take 2 sips of water. 10-minute joy break. A favorite song, a simple stretch, or a quick call to a friend. Bedtime ritual. Light slow, warm shower, 5 slow breaths. Close the notebook. Sleep welcomes brightness back to the eyes. Reach out if low mood, sleep trouble, or appetite. Changes linger over 2 weeks. You notice a steady decline in motivation or connection. Support helps and is a strength. 6. Floaters and flashes. Common, but listen closely. Specks drifting across your vision are familiar with age. Occasional flashes can happen too. Most are harmless, but a sudden increase or a shadow at the edge of vision can mean the retina needs prompt attention. Story. Daniel, 65, Adelaide, Australia. He ignored growing floaters until a dark curtain slid over the side of his vision one afternoon. He went straight to urgent care. A small retinal tear was treated quickly, and his sight was saved. Your Safe Eyes Checklist. Track new floaters. How many? Which eye? When did they start? Watch for flashes, a curtain-like shadow, or a sudden shower of new floaters. Same-day care. 7. Light sensitivity and brow headache. Stress and screen clues. Squinting in bright rooms or that 3 p.m. brow ache often points to screen fatigue, uncorrected prescription needs, or tension in the jaw and neck. Story. Helen, 70, Newcastle, UK. Her afternoon eye headaches melted after 3 small shifts. A matte desk lamp instead of a harsh overhead, computer glasses match to her screen distance, and a jaw relax routine. Tongue resting gently on the roof of the mouth, teeth apart. 5 slow breaths. Simple soothers. Anti-glare where possible. Bump font, size up 2 notches. Jaw neck release. Tongue gently on the roof of your mouth. Jaw relaxed. Shoulders dropped. Breathe out for a count of 6. Repeat 5 times. Prefer warm, even desk lighting over bright overhead lights. Get checked if new severe headache with visual changes or eye pain with nausea. Light sensitivity that escalates or comes with redness and vision loss. A gentle, week-by-week plan. Keep this handy. Week 1. Clear and calm. Water rhythm. 1 glass on waking, mid-morning, mid-afternoon, and with dinner. 20-20-20 screen habit plus blink drills twice daily. 10-minute walk after lunch. Warm compress before bed. Week 2. Feed the eyes. Daily greens, spinach, kale, plus orange veg, carrots, peppers. Oily fish or plant omega-3s 3 times a week. Lift the head of your bed slightly. Finish dinner 3 hours before sleep. Limit alcohol to your 2-on 5-off plan. Week 3. Move the flow. 2 10-minute walks or 1 20-minute walk daily. Add gentle hills if safe. Neck/shoulder mobility morning and evening. 2 minutes each. Outdoor morning light 10 to 15 minutes daily. Add a humidifier or crack a window for fresher air. Week 4. Protect and review. Check glasses fit and screen distance. Sunglasses on windy or very bright days. Review your notes. Less redness, fewer headaches, clearer photos, celebrate progress, and keep what works. Mini self-check, once a month. Clarity. Any new blur or distortion. Comfort. Frequent redness or dryness. Color. Any persistent yellowing. Function. Night driving harder, glare worse, or reading strain. Safety. Any floaters, flashes, or shadow/curtain effects. If you tick yes for any persistent concern, schedule a checkup. Red flag recap. Don't wait. Sudden vision loss. A curtain across vision, or a burst of new floaters, flashes. Same-day care. Persistent yellowing of the eyes, especially with dark urine or fatigue. Prompt GP visit. Red, painful eye with light sensitivity and blurred vision. Urgent eye exam. Your eyes are storytellers. They quietly reflect how you eat, drink, move, sleep, handle stress, and connect with others. Tonight, take one kind look in the mirror, not to criticize, but to listen. What are your eyes asking for? A glass of water, a short walk, an earlier bedtime, or a call to someone you love. Share in the comments. Which sign resonated with you most? And what one small step will you try this week? If this video helped you see your health in a new light, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who deserves clearer days ahead. Here's to bright eyes and an even more colorful life.